Welcome for CSC Project Learning Group. Today I will teaching in this video for Java programming language. I am go to the session. The programming language you will learn is Java, which is high level language. Other high level languages you may have heard of include Python, C and C++, Ruby and JavaScript. Next, what is a machine language? Before they can run, programming in high-level languages have to be translated into a low-level language, also called machine language. This translation takes some time, which is a small advantage of high-level languages, but high-level languages have two advantages. That advantage is it is much easier to program in a high-level language. Programs takes less time to write, they are shorter and easier to read, and they are more likely to be corrected. And next, high level languages are portable, meaning they can run on different kinds of computers. With few or no modification, low level programs can only run on one kind of computer and have to be rewritten to run on another. So, high level language is a best language. Next, two kind of programs translate high level language into low level language. One is interpreters and another one is compiler. An interpreter read as a high level program and execute it, meaning that it does this what the program says. It processes the program a little at a time, alternately reading line and performing computation. I will show figure structure of interpreter. This is a structure of interpreter. This is source code. This converted into interpreter. This interpreter converted into computer. This is a structure. And in construct, a compiler reads the entire program and translates it completely before the program starts running. In the context, the high level program. I will show figure for compiler. It is a compiler structure, source code converted into compiler, and next compiler into bytecode, next bytecode into interpreter, and next interpreter into output. It is a compiler structure. Which is the best now? Compiler structure is a best. Why now? Compiler converted bytecode. So this bytecode is contain special characters. So any changes for this source code. So it is a compiler is a best translate high level language into low level language. Next, this is basic program in Java. I will explain this program. Public class hello, open curly bracket, and next public static void main strings and square bracket open and close arcs, close bracket and open curly bracket. First, public class hello is a constructor, and next public static main string open bracket and close bracket arcs is a main syntax, and next system.out.println open bracket double quotes hello and world double quotes close. It is a printing statement. Public class hello this constructor construct for this hello world statement, and next the public static void main, it is used for compile and debugging this code, source code. When this program run it display hello world. Notice that the output does not include the quotation mark. I am executing this program. Open Java Eclipse. I am open Eclipse. Go to file and click new. Java, click Java project and open this dialog box. Once again I am open this. I have zoom. Click file and click new and Java project and open this dialog box. I am fill up this project name, any other project name. I am typing hello world. Hello world. It is a project file name. And next, this is select Java SE 1.6 and next click finish. And next created this file and click this file and right click new and click class. New Java class dialog box open and next type the project name and type hello world. Hello and type hello only. And next click this checkbox public static void main. The main function automatically generate this code project and next click finish. It is a automatic generate public static void main string. I am typing program. It is a constructor. Public class hello is a constructor and next public static void main is a main function. I am type printing statement system dot out dot println. Println is a one of the function. It is called print line. Next open and close bracket. Next double quotes. I am type hello world. And finally end of the code using semicolon. And this is it is save. File, go to file and click save or using your keyboard Ctrl S and next run this code. Click this run button and the output for hello world. And it is a basic Java program. I am go to next slide. Next I am briefly explain this code meaning. Java programs are made up of class and method definitions and method are made up of statements. A statement is a line of code that performs as a basic operation. In this hello world program, this line is a print statement that displays a message on the screen. Next, Java is a case sensitive, which means that uppercase and lowercase are not the same. In this example, system has to being with the uppercase letter, system and system would not work. A method is a name sequence of statement. This program defined on method name main. I am show some example. I am open the Java already typed Java coding and it is a system dot out dot println. I am changing this capital S convert into small s and it is show error. So it is a case sensitive and I am go to next slide. I am changing a capital S. This is clear error. And next, the name and format of main is special when the program runs. It starts at the first statement in main and end when it finishes the last statement. Later will be C programs that define more than one method. A class is a collection of methods. This programs defines a class named hello. You can give a class any name you like, but it is conventional to start with a with a capital letter. The name of the class has to match the name of the file it is in. So this class has to be in a file named hello.java. Java uses square braces to group them together. In hello.java, the outermost braces contain the class definition and the inner braces contain the method definition. I will show this example. I am open Java and this first curly braces open and close is a contain class definition and innermost braces contain main definition, method definition. I am go to next slide. Finally, the line that being with two slashes is a command. I am sure it is a command line. Which is a bit of English that they explain the code. When the compiler sees double slash, it ignores everything for there until the end of the line. Commands have no effect on the execution of the program, but they make it easier to for other programmer understand any code and understand this line. So using for double slashes and your future self to understand what you mean to do. I'm show some example. I'm using double slash command line. It is I'm typing some sentence. It is a print statement. It is a print statement. I am running this code. First I have save. Next I am run this code. No effect for in the program execution. So it is a no effect for code. So thank you and this class is complete and this continue is visit my channel.